like he was going against the grain of something because it's just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Also, with that
Hi
being said,
YouTube.
it's
Thank
I've
you,
kind of
Jono.
misread that. It says battle missions, which means within the same conflict that you go. Let's say I go to Iraq. Like, what
Mm-hmm.
am I saying? Let's say I go to Iraq. I went to Iraq. Within the Battle of Iraq, they could have called me at any given day. Okay, now go to that city, go to that city, go to that city. Each one
Mm.
of those would have been a battle mission. So it's not that you kept going back to the hostile country. You stayed in that hostile country. You just had various missions within that.
Oh,
Like World War.
really?
Let's take World War II. An American soldier goes to Europe during World War II. He
Mm-hmm.
could have been part of the mission in Germany. He could have been in Italy. He could have been in France, but it's still on the same 1 year tour that he did in the country. So yeah, that's about 13. That's still a shit ton. Yeah, that's a lot. Usually only bomber pilots have that many because they go out every day, bomb a different city.
Hmm. Hmm. Wow. Well, I'm happy you found some place for his shadow box. I don't know why when you said shadow box, I thought about boxing and shadow boxing. You know, I'm like, shadow box. What? I get it now, though. Thank you, Satori. Proud of yourself. Mm-hmm. Do you
Yeah, I'm proud
have
when this movie's over.
when what's over? I know the move is over. I know.
I hate this shit. They called me today and says, "Are there any changes to your list?" I'm like, "Oh shit, there was a list," and I'm like, I'm going through it. I'm
What
like,
list?
"Uh-oh." Basically, what you have to tell them how much stuff you have to move because they're not going to come up with a much bigger truck than what they need.
What does that mean? You're gonna count every individual item?
It kind of goes by cubic foot. So I told them I have 500 cubic feet. That means everything I own will fit in a spot 10 by 10 by 5. So we'll see, and that should be all
Okay.
right. That I should be able to manage that.
Ooh.
It's
Now,
just wish it was over.
it hasn't even started, sir.
I know. Oh, it starts next Monday.
Yeah, hopefully. Then you can say, I just
Mm.
wish it was over.
Oh no, Yono. 500 is not a lot of crap. That's a medium to a small sized move. You start getting into large household moves when you double that or triple that.
It's costing you a grip, huh?
Uh, 4,600? No, wait, 3,900?
What? Man, that's a lot of money, man. A lot of money.
Would cost you more to move it yourself.
I guess. I mean, if you owned your own RV or something.
That's not enough room in that. And just to drive 2,900 miles, you're figuring the amount of times that I would have to fill that thing up at $200 a fill up, staying in hotels overnight or whatever the case may be. It's just as expensive.
Yeah,
The shit is
I would
insured.
imagine
It's
so.
air conditioned. I don't have to pay for gas. It just gets there, gets offloaded, brought into my house. They're coming in, packing everything up. I don't even have to do that. I'm like, shit.
You mean they're unpacking everything?
Yeah, packing it and unpacking it. They're doing both ends. Yes.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's really
I deal with
awesome.
this shit.
That is great. So that means the cleaning has to be done after everything is moved in. And
Coming album Britpop. The high
really?
octane rock track features an insane anthemic chorus, pounding drums, and a signature guitar solo from the heavy metal pioneer. The accompanying music video for the song, which was written by Robbie, Carl Brazil, and Tony Iommi, and Tom Longworth, can be seen below. In your case, it's in your queue, so if you would like to play that as the first one, so it's still fresh in people's heads when you start back up, that would be awesome. The Britpop cover artwork is a nod to the album title, featuring paintings of Robbie's most iconic looks. For example, his red tracksuit that he wore at the Glasgow Festival in 1995.
Angelic
At
would
the
know
height
that.
at the height of Britpop era. Britpop will be released this fall via Columbia Records in a variety of formats, including CD, deluxe CD, cassette. Who the fuck is a cassette? Alternate cassette and digitally.
Who the hell wants a
Dude,
freaking what do you call
no,
it? Record
cassette.
player. I mean record.
Oh, record. I've never had a record pull the tape out of it. I'm sitting there with a pencil trying to get the cassette tape back in.
I know, but it's still nostalgic for some people though. I mean, I would love to have a cassette player.
Oh, I'll buy you
Play
one.
my
You can
old
have one.
cassettes.
No, I'll get you a cassette player. They sell them left and right on Amazon. But yeah, so anyway, that Robbie Williams. You guys are gonna be. I think some of you might be very surprised when you hear the song. I kind of gave it a 30-second listen just to know what the hell I'm getting myself into. And I was very surprised. I might actually have to listen to that album if the remainder of the album is, if this song isn't and shows me what the rest of the songs are going to be like. I was very impressed. I got a really heavy 80s vibe out of it, so which is kind of cool.
I love it.
So, you know, on Britpop, Robbie says, I set out to create an album that I wanted to write and release after I left Take That in '95. So it's different. I'm just gonna say that. And again, comes out this fall. It's this particular video I sent you has Black Sabbath's guitarist in it, and you can definitely tell that man is in it because his sound is unmistakable.
Really?
And
this is crazy.
Yeah. If you look at the cue,
if
you look at the cue right now, it's the one that's called Robbie Williams Rocket.
Well, Angelic said she's already heard and seen the video. Of course she did. Of course, it's Robbie Williams, her fave.
Yeah, of course.
Her fave.
I got new respect because that song is actually damn good.
Okay. The Sock says I was bad today. I said, some things to someone I probably shouldn't have, but a certain supporter got on a channel they didn't belong to and got a slightly little racist. At someone, not intentionally calling them a term, but this last name was Perez. And he started it with some ladies I had to put the smack down. He had to put the smack down on them. Now, who last name is Perez? Who is this person? Perez. Well, I'm glad you put the smack down on some racist person. I'm glad. I wouldn't say you were being bad. You were being very patriotic. Okay.
Don't. That's an insult these days.
Man, it's really crazy, guys. It's crazy. You mean if that song is indicative of the rest of the album? He's talking about what you were just talking about.
Oh yeah. Well, let me rephrase it again to be more clear. If the rest of the album is anything like that one song, it's going to be a kick-ass album. I'm definitely going to have to give it a fair shot.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, we will absolutely hear that one first and then go into Yono's and then Steph and then Jono and Yono. And then Miss Luna. Thank you for that hot topic. That was a really cool hot topic. And what's happening now? I love it.
Right.
Good stuff. Thank you all for greeting Disciple. Which platform was it that they were talking smack, man?
Well, thanks, Disciple. Monday's a holiday. My holiday.
Oh, that's so sweet, Disciple. Disciple says I changed my flag today to support Sir Torfil and my friend this weekend. So it's Memorial Day, is it? Oh, Veterans, a Memorial, okay.
Memorial Day.
I don't follow them, yeah. Thank you for your services. I mean, I really appreciate you.
Yeah, you have Memorial Day, Veterans Day.
Your services on my channel. Thank you.
Yes.
And what you've done for the world.
Just don't ever say Happy Memorial Day.
No, that's weird. Yeah, that's always, even as a kid, I'm like, that is so, when I learned what it was about, I'm like, that's weird.
Yeah, don't ever use the term Happy
Memorial Day. Happy Death Day,
happy
guys.
About Memorial, exactly.
That's terrible.
You have Memorial Day, you have Veterans Day, you have Armed Forces Day. So Veterans Day is for those that were in the military and got out. Armed Forces Day is for those that are still in, and Memorial Day of those that gave their life while serving in the military.
But that goes to show you if they're thanking people for the holidays because they've Americanizes things and we monetize things. So it's a happy day because we get to spend money on barbecuing and all this stuff, buying clothes and decorations and all that stuff. So it's a happy day, guys. Happy Memorial Day. That's really what it turned into.
People don't think about it sometimes. I don't think they mean ill, but they just don't think about the actual what the holidays mean. just like, I'm so tired of hearing thank you for your service. I'll just choke you so bad. I hate that
That's
term.
why I said thank you for your services to my channel.
Exactly. That one I don't like.
Listen, because I mean, I feel that when people say that, it's something to say. You
It's
know,
a cop out. It's like, thank you for your service because thanks to you, my kid didn't get drafted.
I wouldn't go that far. I don't think people now you. I don't think people are thinking that deeply into something. I can't. I can't even talk. I said something. I can't talk today.
Thank
But
you
I
for
don't
your
think they're thinking that
retirement.
deeply. Thank you for the time. Thank you, bye.
But
I had the
cop.
giggles last night with Wolf. Oh my God. It was a woman that was we were watching 90 Day Fiance. And before the 90 days, what it's called. And, no, 90 Day Fiance is what it was. And I don't know, it just tickled I cried. I was laughing with tears. But the lady on there, the young daughter was talking about her mother's boyfriend who moved from Turkey to do the 90 days, right? And if you don't know, 90 days is what the United States allows them to stay here in the States to see if they're able to get married. See if they what they want to do is actually get married. So they have 90 days to do that. And whatever. So she was talking about her mother's boyfriend who came from Turkey. And she said, I feel like she met him in the United States. She said, I feel like I've already known him. I've seen so many of his pictures, but now I'm going to actually get to know him. And so for me, in my mind, I thought, you want to get to know him, the person, and not the picture. And I don't know why it's not even funny now, I know. But it was so funny to me because I'm thinking that she wants to get to know him, the person, and not him, the picture. Okay, it wasn't funny to him either, and it's not funny to you guys now. And so Toph was not giving me anything, but it was hilarious. I don't know, it just tickled me so much, and then I was just crying because
Is that the one that had the short dude on there with no neck that looked like Humpty Dumpty?
Yes, if he wasn't such a nasty person, I would probably be offended by you saying that. But he's a horrible human being. So say what you want to say. But yes, that's
Yeah,
the show. He did a couple of seasons on that. Yeah. He did before the 90 days and then the 90 day. Yeah.
He did do a couple of seasons
He's
on
horrible.
Weight Watchers.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not going to body shame someone, Sir Torfield. Thank you very much, sir. That we don't do the body shaming here. I don't body shame over here.
He was just a little douche. I'm sorry.
He was a douche, absolutely, but
something absolutely
beauty
not
in
right
different shapes and sizes and things. Moving forward, not sideways. Yeah. Memorial Day is to honor the men and women who have given their lives in service. And every day is the day we thank the ones that are still here. That is valid. That is valid. But I got to be honest. Whenever I've told Torfield in the past, well, thank you for your service. It was just like
cringe.
I didn't really mean it from my heart. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really mean it from my heart. Just something to say. So
I can't speak for everybody.
I do ask how you feel.
A lot of the people in the military that I know, we all kind of look at that statement the same way. It's like, yeah, thanks. Moving forward, none of us really give a fuck. Because if all those people that say that on a regular actually gave a shit, there wouldn't veterans wouldn't be averaging what is now one suicide every 60 seconds. There wouldn't be vets homeless on the street. There wouldn't be half the fucking problems there is because you actually cared. Then you would take care of them after they're done and get broken by the military. But as long as we got the highest suicide rate nationwide and everything else is still going wrong, no, you are not thankful for my service. You just want to get on with it because it's like makes you feel better by saying that.
Well, the people that are thanking you, sir, are not the people that can control that. So I wouldn't say that I wouldn't generalize it in that way because people that are actually thanking you, just regular individuals, are not the people that can actually control what happens with the veterans in this country. So, I mean, I don't agree with that. The people that should be directed to are the ones in the higher ups in positions that can actually make an effective change. And those people do not really care. They don't really care. So Disciple says, I got to edit my name in the photos, but I'll send a screenshot. Okay. And put it on Discord. I burned him bad. I want to read this. I want to read it. I know you're proud. Listen, so Torfa can relate to that feeling. Because so Torfa have raged quite a few times with people on social media. Okay. Facebook in particular. And he's so proud. He screenshots it and sends it to me. I'm like, you did that. I'm proud of you. You did that. So I would love to see you burn somebody. I really would. Yeah, it's a TV show. And Jono took me when he said, so Tofu, thank you for your retirement. Hey, it's at least a different way to say it. You know what I'm saying? And I agree. Thank you for your retirement.
That's why you sent me a I'm retired shirt and a hat and
yes.
a mug.
Mm-hmm. Oh, if I wanted to get married. D1 is in the house. Happy Friday, baby. Welcome, D1.
Damn, that was a quick chit-chat.
Thank you for joining us, baby. Yeah, it was a short chit chat. And time is up. And he's making sure that I don't forget that.
I know.
How was your week, baby? I know. How was your week? Thank you all for greeting, D1. D1's so cool. Ow! When you streaming again? Damn. I'm gonna try to watch a stream.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try, because I mean lately, man, when I get up, I'm done. I get out of my studio and it's a lot. It's a lot happening, having a baby, and I'm also taking care of my grandniece as well until June the 9th, because then she'll be moving with my cousin. It's, you know, the rest is history, but I've had her now for about a month, and it's a lot. And she hasn't been in school, which she should be. She'll be 5 in the end of this month. So I've been kind of homeschooling her. Guys, I need someone to school me, and I'm homeschooling somebody? That's wild. It's wild.
I hope you're not teaching her how to read.
Listen, okay? Yeah. Yeah. How about I'm reading her a story, and I'm stopping, I'm like, you know, I'm thinking, listen, I'm horrible, guys. I'm reading her a story, and then words that I'm seeing is not what really was there. I'm filling in the blanks and I shouldn't be doing this, guys. I have not been this bad. Getting older has really worsened my reading. It's really bad. I'm like, oh no, baby, that's not the word. I'm sorry. Just scratch that. No. It actually says. It's horrible. So you're right. I can't teach her how to read. I can teach her other things. So. All right, let me go ahead and close the stream on YouTube. YouTube people. To those of you who are watching us on YouTube, please join me over on Twitch, because we're going to continue to stream, but the live reaction portion of the show will be streamed there only. I can't talk and it's okay. Join us there. Say bye, Satoto.
Bye.